Make it go fast. The first thing we're going to do is to remove the side cover. Then we're going to remove the air filter. I have pod filters installed on my bike. Yours might have the stock factory air box, which will be slightly different. Next, we will remove the fuel line from the petcock. Make sure that your petcock is not set to prime. Once you remove the fuel line, some residual fuel will come out. Make sure that you have a rag nearby to clean it up. After we remove the fuel line, we need to take off the vacuum line to the petcock. Now we can remove the tank. Take off the bolt at the rear of the tank, then lift up on the rear and wiggle side to side. The tank should come off easily. Now we need to take off the throttle cable. First, you need to push up on the throttle assembly to get some slack. Then take either needle nose pliers or your fingers and pull out the cable stop from the hook. It should come out very easily. Make sure not to force it. Next, we will remove the cam chain tensioner underneath the carbs. This is not necessary, but it will give us some extra room. Now we will remove the vacuum line from the manifold. This is what operates our vacuum petcock and is where you would attach your manometer to sync the carburetors. Now, as you can see, that was pretty hard to get off. When we look at it here, it is very hard, brittle rubber, and there's a large crack you can see there. Now, this is something that's not good, and we need to replace this line on our reinstall. Next step is to loosen the manifold clamps. These clamps hold the carburetors onto the manifolds. Make sure to loosen both clamps on each side of the bike. Now it's time to remove the carbs. Spray a little WD-40 on the carb boots and wiggle the carbs up and down until they pop out of their boots. Now we need to remove the manifolds. These use a 5mm Allen head. Once you have the last bolt out, the manifold should come off easily. Once the manifold is off, the entire carb assembly can be removed. A good idea is to stick the manifold bolts back into their holes. This is a great way to make sure that you don't lose them. Make sure to inspect your boots for tears, cracks, or anything that could let air in. If there are leaks, it will be impossible to synchronize your carbs. And there you have it. The carbs have been removed and they are ready to be cleaned and tuned. Thanks for watching, and make sure to subscribe for more DIY performance and customization tutorials.